The teams I've worked with expect that the story points are going to help them determine when work will be done, and it doesn't. Okay, so the biggest downside of story points for me has been that the teams I've worked with expect that the story points are going to help them determine when work will be done, and it doesn't, for one. But secondly, it's an arbitrary number. It's not based on data. It's based on a moment in time and a feeling that a team has, and it's sometimes negotiated because people on the team might disagree. So for me, I prefer to have data-driven information so that I can make decisions based on that, and not on somebody's gut feeling about something. For my teams that I've worked with, predictability and story points didn't work for us. We couldn't tell that an 8-point story was going to get done faster than a 20-point story, or that it would take longer than a 3-point story, because we would pull the work in, get started thinking, oh, this 3-point story should be done really quickly, and then realizing it had all kinds of dependencies or risks or delays from other teams that we might have been dependent on. So it really didn't help us predict at all, and it got us in trouble a few times because we had promised delivery on a few certain things and we couldn't meet it. So I feel like it confuses the team and it sets improper expectations for leaders who are asking that inevitable question of, when will it be done? Okay, for teams ditching story points, that was a little bit of a challenge because I had most of my teams were very attached to their story points, even though they couldn't prove that it was helping them get work done. So I had the opportunity to help a team that was asked to do a new chunk of work that they hadn't done before. So we used the history of their work prior to Actionable Agile to identify how long that work took the existing team. Then we pulled in, looked at the new work, what we knew about it. We estimated what that work might take effort-wise. And I added that information into a Monte Carlo scenario, and I showed them that based on your history that we had to calculate manually without the tool, and then the incoming information from Actionable Agile, it looked like the Monte Carlo scenario said it would take about 6 weeks to finish the work. So their Scrum Master, with my help, kept an eye on the work as it was pulled in and kept an eye on what Actionable Agile said. At least every week they checked it. And as a team, they tried to stay in sync, and they had predicted 6 weeks to complete the work, but they ended up getting it done in less than 5. So they were very surprised. So that team was willing to ditch the story points, but that was a separate Scrum Master, a separate team. So then from there, I used that to help the other ones, and also use the tool to show them how arbitrary the story points are. And then some of those Scrum Masters became a little bit more willing to look at it, but it was really a process. I would encourage people to continue trying, continue evaluating month over month to help them see the value in it.